Hey guys, what's up? Excuse me. Making sure everything is working. All right, looks like it is. Hello, welcome to another episode. Just. Oh, it's probably because it's playing from here. Welcome to another episode of the Power Up Podcast, where we talk all things video games to anime, all that fun stuff. We are on episode 64. I say episodes. Actually, let me adjusting. Okay, Why am I hearing? That is the reason why. I thought we muted that. Be quiet. Cool. All right. Trying to have everything set up to where I can actually hear stuff. Guess I could put on some headphones, but I shan't. But yeah, happy hump day. Hope you guys are having a good one. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on notifications to get notified when I go live. We do the Power Up Podcast currently on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8 p.m., roughly like an hour or so. Or like I said, we talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, spiritual in entertainment industry. Read some articles, laugh, have a good time. But YouTube, of course, being the gay boys that they are, I've noticed are kind of limiting my videos on specific episodes because they're cucks. But it is what it is. That's why we are on Rumble and Kick and X as well. So make sure to follow me over there, and you can check the descriptions to see my other social medias, or you can click my link tree that's in my bio on X. So yeah, mostly I kind of just want to check out the Nintendo Direct. I've heard of some games, but we'll check them all out. It's kind of like the main thing I kind of wanted to look at today. Just have that, have some fun, just check that out. Why do I keep looking at you? It's called looking at the camera. Specifically looking at you. Don't flatter yourself there. But anyway. Anywho, we have some other quick news that we can read because I think they're pretty funny. We found some articles pretty much confirming apparently that, of course, but we knew this all along. A character artist for the Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League game pretty much in the end confirms that the industry obviously has a bias against attractive females. We'll look into that. Some other news, something about Beyond Good and Evil, which I started playing and then my capture card died. So we're going to have to get another one of those. That'll be fun. And then a weirdo game in journalists, once again, going after people like Grums and stuff. It's cool for them to tell them that they should never, feel peace or safety in their life. Because that's just all fun and dandy. But here's something that will be kind of fun is more Dragon Ball sparking news. I say it's kind of fun, more so that it's been it confirmed a speculation, but also there's some interesting tidbits in here. So we'll hop in right away. This is from IGN. Voice actor seemingly confirms Super Saiyan 4 will be in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero after much speculation. I would hope so. They would be absolutely retarded to not include Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, the upcoming installment in the beloved anime Arena Fighter, is poised to be one of the biggest video game releases for die-hard Dragon Ball fans, just when the game felt like it couldn't be any more of a love letter to the series. I mean, aren't all the games kind of like that? You could say that for Kakarot. A voice actor from the anime seemingly confirmed that one of the most underappreciated Super Saiyan forms would make its way to the game as well. So during a Dragon Ball Z cast panel in Anime Riverside 2024, longtime Goku voice actor Sean Schemmel discussed the challenge of voicing different characters in the series and giving them their own unique voice. In a video uploaded by Jimmy is a Geek, Schemmel seemingly let it slip that Super Saiyan 4 Goku will be playable in Sparking Zero. Apparently, down here. Quote, I didn't realize that subtly changing the voice for every single form was going to bite me in the ass later. And so keeping track of all that for like Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3, God Mode, Red was all real subtle, Schemmel said. Yeah. I mean, if you actually cared a little bit about what you did, you know, some people can kind of maintain that. Now, this is where I think it gets interesting. Schemmel credits Damon Mills, the voice actor for Frieza, very rude IGN, the replacement voice actor for Frieza, because Chris Aries was Frieza from at least Dragon Ball Kai, Linda Young in the original, for helping him keep track of Goku's Super Saiyan voices on, quote, this last game we've been working on. While Schemmel couldn't be speaking, or never mind. While Schemmel could be speaking about any Dragon Ball game, there's a high probability he's talking about Sparking Zero, seeing as how Mills serves as the game's lead voice director. Huh. I find that very interesting. That just opens up X. I don't care about that. I find that very interesting for a lot of reasons. Number one, Sabat is usually the one that does all of that stuff. I don't know when this transition over because the Western localization for anime has gotten very, very gay and stupid, to put it bluntly. As, you know, a lot of, you know, certain voice actors getting blacklisted, booted out, you know, kicked out of the inner circle. So I'm very interested on how all of a sudden Damon Mills is now apparently the game's lead voice director for this. You know, a lot of the games, or Dragon Ball in general, is usually done under Sabat's direction. But now all of a sudden Mills serves as the game's lead, which is also hilarious too, because I seem to recall a certain voice actor making fun of another voice actor, insinuating, you know, that he likes little boys and stuff like that. And yet here you are, getting directions and working under a voice director who, on his own Facebook profile page, shows that he's an actual groomer. Supposedly. So it's okay for certain people to get booted out, but not others. But hey, protected class, right? So Damon has been on top of keeping all my references in line, going through, making sure everything's right, really nitpicking it. It's a very challenging thing to do, but it's really easy so long as you keep vocal references around, because the second I hear it, I can do it, Schemmel said. Now, I've been rewatching Dragon Ball GT, and I'm getting close to the Shadow Dragon part of it. And I like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku is awesome. But yeah, I would definitely say it'd be a disservice if Super Saiyan 4 Goku is not in the new Dragon Ball Z game. So Super Saiyan 4, developed by Toei Animation character designer Katsuyoshi Nakasuru or Nakasuru. It's one of the most visually unique designs in the Dragon Ball mythos. Contrary to other Super Saiyan forms, which sees a color and length change for the Saiyan warrior, Super Saiyan 4 leans in on the great ape design from OG Dragon Ball by giving its heroes colored fur and a tail. Super Saiyan 4 is also considered the best thing to come out of Dragon Ball's universally reviled sequel series Dragon Ball GT among longtime fans, or lifetime fans. Could be that as well. I think other good stuff came out from Dragon Ball GT as well. Like I said, I'm rewatching it again. I always like Super Android 17, even though technically it kind of doesn't make sense on how to Super Android, like two 17s merging together makes them stronger than a Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Well, technically, I'm on the Super Android 17 now that I think about it. We're getting close to the Dragon sagas. But yeah, the dragons, the Shadow Dragons are awesome. I liked that. I thought Baby was cool too. So prior to Shenmue seemingly spilling the sensu beans about Super Saiyan 4, fans were hard at work freeze-framing blurry microscopic shots from the latest Sparking Zero trailer theorizing Super Saiyan 4 Goku being in the game. Those theory crafters are likely breathing a sigh of relief that their speculations weren't unfounded. It's apparent Super Saiyan 4 confirmation said by Shenmue offhandedly, not only means another Goku is being added to Sparking Zero's sizable roster, it could also indicate other Super Saiyan 4 characters like Vegeta and Gogeta making their way in the fighter as well. Vegeta and Gogeta? You mean Vegito and Gogeta? IGN? Of course Vegeta is going to be in there. In our preview for Sparking Zero, we praised the game for feeling like its battles were lifted right out of the anime. If we're talking style-wise, not really. I don't get that feeling. I mean, I'm biased because I really like Budokai. The Budokai style. But anyway, that's me being nitpicky. So even after just a dozen or so matches against the CPU, it's become clear to me that Dragon Ball Super fans who are exceptionally good at fighting games, or those who intend to practice a lot with Sparking Zero, are going to find themselves having a great time crushing their competition. Set to launch October 11th for PC, PlayStation 5, and the Xbox X series. So there you go. Supposedly, very possible that Super Saiyan 4 Goku is indeed going to be in the new Dragon Ball game. Again, I just thought it was interesting that one, because Sabit's usually the one a lot of times in control in voice directing for Dragon Ball in general and possibly Dragon Ball Z games, but it's very possible Justin Cook could possibly have done stuff as well. I just find it hilarious that it's Damon Mills. Especially with the whole Kick Vic thing when they accused, Vic of being a PDF file. And then you have someone like Damon Mills here who, well, his own Facebook profile page kind of lets you know what he thinks about that stuff. Of course, a lot of people will deny it, including him, saying, well, either photoshopped or something like that, but we know the truth. I just find it funny that the voice actor that made fun of Vic for supposedly being that is, working in hand with someone who, well, we all know. We all know. So that one was an interesting article I found quite interesting. I was like, I already said, it's like Austin Powers. Allow myself to introduce myself. So this one's kind of getting people in a tizzy as well, and that is Marvel vs. Capcom fans are angry that the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection won't be coming to Xbox. Which I think it's funny, because why? So, I mean, you just need, at this point, it's like, get PC, because that's going to be the one where you can mod and possibly make it the game how it should be before being bastardized by, you know, censorship and all that garbage. PS4 and Nintendo Switch. So not the PS5. Wait. So pretty much not the new gen consoles. According to this, because they just listed PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC, not PS5 or the Xbox. So they're pissed because it's coming to those, but not Xbox. Capcom has yet to explain why Xbox players... this comes from Video Game Chronicles, by the way. They have not explained why the Xbox players won't be getting the game. Probably because it's like, well, it's for PC... technically, and you have Microsoft. Technically, it's the same thing, but whatever. But fans took to social media to voice their displeasure with the phrase "no Xbox" trending across social media. According to IGN, I was hype AF until I saw there is no Xbox version. Why not, wrote user Bella Drive. A game like Marvel vs. Capcom should be as on many platforms as possible. Previous Capcom collections has always been on Xbox too. Why is this different? Another Capcom collection featuring 2 Ace Attorney investigation games was also announced during Nintendo Direct. Okay, we'll be watching that soon. This collection will be coming to Xbox. So Video Game Chronicles asked Capcom why the collection isn't currently planned for Xbox, but Capcom has yet to respond at the time of writing. So Marvel vs. Capcom, this is what I found funny because I skimmed over this real quick. So you got these 6 games. X-Men, Children of Adam, pretty dope. Why are they labeling it Marvel versus Capcom? Because you actually have Marvel versus Capcom games, but then you're kind of including these other ones. X-Men, Children of Adam, which I think is actually a pretty good game. Is that the Super Nintendo one? I think it is. I still need to play that one. Let me just double check to make sure here. Oh, no, never mind. What am I thinking? There's like a Super Nintendo one that I'm thinking of. I'd like to play that one for sure. So Marvel superheroes, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighters, and then Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes, and then The Punisher. And then they have like pictures right here, but I'm like, what do they mean by The Punisher? Which one? Like the arcade one? That's a fun game. There's the Sega Genesis port, but obviously the arcade one is better. Or like the Punisher like 2001. That game's also fun too, but I would encourage to get the PC version and then get the uncut patch where it puts back in like the like extra blood and gore, and it doesn't like decolorize and zoom in on the executions. What's up, Mr. Anonymous? Going all right, I suppose. So for Capcom fans, fighting games enthusiasts, comic book and superhero aficionados, apparently I'm really tired, and everyone in between, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics offers a timeless celebration of the legacy fighting game series, delivering a diverse roster of iconic characters, enhanced features, and competitive gameplay, Capcom says. Relive the nostalgia or discover enduring classics for the first time, uniting fans of all generations in celebration of Capcom's legendary fighting game series and tune in for more information, but not if you're on Xbox. So sucks for you, Xbox people. So I just find this interesting because I was actually, again, playing Beyond Good and Evil, the HD version, until my capture card pooped out. And I guess, according to this, it's been delisted ahead of the 20th Anniversary's edition reveal this week. And apparently Ubisoft is pulling the game from digital storefronts. So Ubisoft's Beyond Good and Evil is being removed from digital storefronts ahead of the release of a 20th Anniversary edition of the game. At the request of the publisher, Beyond Good and Evil is unlisted on the Steam store and will not appear in search, reads a product page on Valve's PC Marketplace. While the game is still available on GOG, which I find funny, it's also been pulled from sales on the Xbox store. Ubisoft said this week that it's planning to share news about Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition on Thursday. The title is set to appear during the limited run game showcase, Boo, which will air on June 20th, so tomorrow, at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m., I guess, British Standard Time. So given Beyond Good and Evil is being removed from digital marketplaces, it's possible the publisher could be planning to release the new edition of the game coinciding with the showcase. Very true. So following multiple leaks, including Ubisoft's mistakenly releasing an early version of the game to some of its customers, the company said last November that the previously unannounced Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition would be released in early 2024 for unspecified platforms. So they've been planning a sequel, Beyond Good and Evil, for the best part of 2 decades, but the project's development has reportedly suffered a series of setbacks, including the death of its creative director, Emile Morel, last year. So I'm not sure if this is like the 20th edition version or if this is like kind of a... I thought that was like a work in progress or something when they showed this. But there you go. I just think it's interesting just because I was playing Beyond Good and Evil not too long ago, and then my capture card pooped out. No. Boo. Alrighty. Next on the list this is one of the things on my thumbnails that I find funny. In terms of just how insane game journalists are. Oh my goodness. I should have like chugged an energy drink before I went on before I came online, apparently. But I shall persevere. Games journalist Ryan Esby declares that Grum's, quote, should never know a moment of safety or peace in his entire life. Now remember, I have a sneaking suspicion that this weirdo is one of those guys that are claiming that video games need to be more diverse. They need to be more inclusive. They need to be more balanced in terms of representing the poor, unfortunate majority of gamers out there. And people like Grums, who reports on this stuff and points out the woke bullshit, should never know a moment of safety or peace in his entire life. And, I mean, you can just see right there. It's like he has no neck, just one giant chin, and then boom. But hey, I used to be fat too. You can change. So game journalist Ryan Esby, who is... so he's just freelanced for various outlets, including NME, don't know that, PC Games N, not sure about that one either, The Escapist, feel like I've heard that one, The Gamer, definitely, Gaming Magazine, well, that just explains everything, and others declared that Mark Kern, a.k.a. Grums, should never have a moment of safety or peace for his entire life. So in a response to Kotaku senior editor, once again, Alyssa Mercante accusing Kern of lying regarding Call of Duty, including transgender-themed bullets. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was so stupid on Activision's part as part of its Pride Month gift pack. Easby declared that Kern should never know safety or peace in his entire life. So inclusive, so stunning, so brave. Mercanti wrote, Mark Kern is lying again. Here's the results of our testing. The skin on any gun other than the special edition M4 have regular bullets. The tracer round on the Soul Harvester blueprint seemingly unintentionally applied the skin to the bullets. Well, you just admitted it. That it did actually happen. But now she's saying he's lying. Saying he's lying is saying that it didn't have transgender-themed bullets. But then you just said it actually did happen, but it was unintentional. Always unintentional, apparently. See, these people can do no wrong, you know? It's always a coincidence that something goes wrong. Well, it appeared it looked like it had transgender bullets, but it was unintentional. All right, so she says, here are the results. The skin, okay, so she's claiming it's only on the M4. The M4 had regular bullets, and that the tracer rounds on the Soul Harvester blueprint seemingly, unintentionally, apply the skin to the bullets. At one point, only the pink from the trans flag is on them. And then she says, see the attached video. Okay, I can't click this. So Mercante's own tweet exposes her lie, given that the bullets were indeed introduced in the game. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw that. And were available if you have the M4 weapon. In fact, Kotaku's original coverage, written by Ethan Gotch, Crotch, I don't know. And Mercante also noted this. Whoops. But lied by claiming that Activision did not introduce the bullets. And I saw other people saying, yeah, it's doing it for me too. I saw that. And they posted screenshots. Here you go, right there. So Ethan wrote, Call of Duty didn't introduce this, though. Unlike all the grifters clout chasing off the screen grab. I mean, but Mercante clout chases every fucking day. Calling for physical fights. Come fight me physically. No, I was thinking we could fight spiritually, you know. Anyone who actually investigated the source of the transgender flag bullets would have quickly realized they're seemingly isolated to one particular skin on one particular gun. That means that it's still there. It's just on one specific gun that you literally just stated. The gun is the M4 blueprint that players received after purchasing Modern Warfare 3. So clearly Activision did introduce the bullets on... Is this guy retarded on the M4 weapon? Dude, you are not doing a good job convincing people that, it was unintentional. But this one weapon, yeah, it was intentional. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious. Dear Lord Almighty. But, of course, it's a bug. It's an unintentional, inconvenient bug. Nevertheless, Easy reacted to Mercante's post accusing Grums by lying by writing, he should never know a moment of safety or peace. Wait, Easy? Easby. They forgot the B in there, but I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this guy doesn't deserve a proper spelled name. So right here, Ryan Easby, he should never know an amount of safety or peace in his entire life. So Grums reacted by going, dude, I tweet about video games. Why does this bother you so much? So, and then he previously called for violence against Grums back in April. He posted, soft launching my campaign to kick Mark Kern in the balls. Grums says this is not okay. God, these guys are such pussies. I mean, we saw it with Alyssa Mercante. She called out for people to come fight her. Tons of people said, yeah, let's throw down Vera Dark and June Madato or something. Someone else did. Someone who was apparently was trained, I believe, by the Navy, knows judo, won a bunch of trophies, and then just it's like, nah, your viewers are bigots. Nah, Keemstar sucks ass. I don't want him to support anything. No, I'm blocking you to make this as a hurdle, to make it hard for you. Like, immediately pussies out. She says everyone's pussies. Like, no, these people aren't pussies because they don't do anything. And then there's two girls show up and be like, yeah, I'll fight you. No, I don't. Confirm charities. Damn well she was gonna. For some reason, if Alyssa like said, yeah, let's do this, the charity thing would be another thing that it didn't matter what charity you picked. She would have said, nope. You're wrong. Says, I really don't understand this controversy. Pandering to the gays on Pride is nothing new. It's because they have to do it. It's the Willem Dafoe from Spider-Man, where he's like, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. It's that meme to a T. Whenever the convenience shows up, or whenever, the seemingly never-ending month of gay pride, or Pride Month, because apparently, 365 days, there's some sort of LGBTQ day going on. These companies have to cater to them. And that's when the old Willem Dafoe of, I'm somewhat of a homosexual myself, pops up. So his call for violence was echoed by numerous individuals in the video game industry. John Phipps, who hosts Super Deluxe Gamecast, posted, it's actually based. I donated. It's actually quite based. You didn't properly quote that. You forgot the quite in there. That Park Place, but that's okay. I'll forgive you. Former Riot Games senior concept artist and current art director at Easy Games, Michael Marino, also approved the call to assault Kern. He wrote, agreed, this is A-okay. I mean, okay, so it's fine for us to go out and just start beating the shit out of you guys? You guys are saying it's fine. Somebody who has that one bad day and doesn't give two shits anymore, they'll take you up on it. They'll probably destroy you and break you. And then, of course, you'd cry victim when it happens, but he may not give a shit. So Easby is no stranger to making unhinged comments such as these. Back in March, he posted, there's one thing to take away from this last week. It's that gamers don't deserve video games. Just send them to a construction yard or something instead. This guy said that. Dude, this guy wouldn't last a full day in a construction yard. Tubbs. I mean, I probably couldn't either, to be honest. But you learn as you go. And you'd get into shape real quick because you gotta. Otherwise, you quit because gotta keep up. You even tried to fight Alyssa, she would run to the cup. Of course, that's the whole joke. And the fact that she told Vera to privately meet up, and because there's gyms out there that do boxing, just meet up privately. She would definitely pull a weapon on anybody who would be dumb enough to go there privately. Let's see. So video game. So it's that gamers don't deserve video games. As far as I'm concerned, you're the one that doesn't deserve video games because you're bastardizing everything. He's repeatedly claimed you cannot be racist towards white people. That's retarded. He wrote on March 8th, it's weird. If you were truly based, it's unequivocally and provable that racism against white people don't exist. I see no citing of sources from that. I love it when they just make open-ended statements like that. No matter how much a mob of angry community noters wants you to think. I mean, I don't know why I still react and surprised. And kind of surprised to this. Maybe I'm just hamming it up, but my gosh, the projection from these people. It's literally that meme. These people are literally the meme where it's the left, the left can't meme. It's made beautiful in the Walt Disney font, has the little castle set up. Someone went out of their way to make it really good. And then the left come in and they just copy it and then just in Microsoft Paint cross out the word left and then just put right. These are these people to a T. So he made another thing. You can't be racist against white people, pal. Yes, you can. Oh, you silly. You can't be racist against white people. I see you're a mistake. Yes, you can. Alyssa speaks only the truth. You simply cannot be racist against white people, the dominant power in the world. Remember, these are the guys that if you're Asian, you're white adjacent, pretty much insulting Asian people, but then turn around and say, stop Asian hate. But then they realize that, apparently studies show that black people commit the most crime against Asian people. So then, kind of put a damper into that one. But of course, that's not real statistics and stuff like that. It's white people. He again said, Mark Kern is a failed game developer turned reactionary who wants to use the Sweet Baby Inc. coattails to reach popularity. Not even close. And what's wilder is that he's achieving popularity with the exact crowd he wants, bigoted gamers. Once again, you're the bigoted because you're the one going around saying white people can't be racist. And how do you know that? Because you're seeing white people as by their skin color, not their character. You're wrong. Oh, good. I will tell my dead Irish ancestors that 1,000 years of grapes, genocides, and famines wasn't racism. Mark Kern's the stupidest person alive. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I mean, I'll say you're a fag. That's all I'm saying. Ryan Isby is a seemingly huge faggot. That's all I'm saying. He accused Kern of harassing a journalist as well as being a bigot and misogynist. Just make sure to tack those on there. He then called for his followers to report Kern. Anyway, go report his account, cheers. Okay, why don't we just go report your account? See, this is where the Bugs Bunny, fight back spirit comes inside of me. Because the more I see them do this, because it's like, okay, we're justified, let's just go ahead and do it. I'm just like, okay, Bugs Bunny, we'll just do it back to you, only 10 times harder, sort of thing. I see it more as punching up, not punching down. But at times you just got to punch, We as men sometimes have to duke it out. Would you be willing to duke it out, Ryan Isby, if anyone, asked you to do that? I'm not saying I want to, by the way. I mean, you said you'd be hands down kicking this guy in the ball, so I would assume you would. On April 4th, Easby accused Kern of being directly responsible for an alleged DDoS attack on Compulsion Games. Can directly trace the current DDoSing of Compulsion Games back to Mark Kern and the Sweet Baby shit. They don't deserve this at all, and I hope the full force is brought down on the people who caused it. I'm not seeing... I mean, they just have the screenshots here. I'm not seeing any sources for that claim. It's very... My gosh, this guy just keeps going. He cannot let it go. It's very funny that Mark Kern is trying to be the face of an entire movement, but every single public appearance he's made since starting it, he's refused to show his actual face. Well, we know how you weirdos work, and I wouldn't fucking be talking here, Ryan. We've seen the people that you side with them furry pics and some insane shit, that anime profile picture and all that stuff. That's funny coming. That's hilarious coming from making a comment like that from the weirdos that you side with. Chief Beef says someone should just challenge this turd to a fight and watch him mercante his way out of it. But they're the good guys, everyone. Yep, that's exactly what I said. Well, there you go. So another weirdo calling for violence. Another weirdo who damn well if someone stepped up, he would immediately back out because they always do, and then they project, no, you're the one that would back out. You're the one that's pussies. You're the ones that are XYZ. You know, it's funny because it's like you would think that Mercante wouldn't back out from the fight because this could be your prime chance to beat up the bigots that you're so pissed off at. But then you choose not to. Bunch of weirdos, man. All I can think of is just, you know, the Johnny Cash song of "Sooner or later, God'll cut you down." You know, it's going to happen to everybody, and I will be smiling from, you know, ear to ear. I will have a huge smile on my face when the good Lord brings about His harsh judgment on these people. It is going to be amazing. But this is just getting insane. And it's only going to get worse, unfortunately.
Please do not undercut me in front of the child.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Why did...
Well, that one was the wrong one either. Where's my... Oh, here it is.
30 or 40 years old, and I do not need this.
I meant to click that one. Apparently, I can't read my own titles. It is from the same episode, by the way, but hilarious lines at different parts. All right, so that was Park Place. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. Yeah, that's going to... I'd have to put on headphones to watch, to listen to the Nintendo Direct stuff. But next on the list is, I don't know if this guy was intentionally meaning to do this, but apparently a Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League character artist confirms the industry bias against attractive females because he claims it's very difficult to pitch beautiful or vain black women in games without them coming back like grocery store Annies. Or aunties, I guess we should say. If we want to get the emphasis. So according to a developer who absolutely has no love for the people or ideologies who regularly raise the issue, the Western video game industry does in fact hold a very, very real bias against beautiful female characters. So confirmation to this fact was provided by Del Walker, an industry character artist whose credits include such notable titles as Batman Arkham Knight, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Well, you have one good thing under your belt. The rest of them, not so much. So, I don't know. This guy right here. Tweeting a picture of English football player Bukayo Saki's girlfriend, Talami Benson, wearing a jacket emblazoned with the Arsenal right-winger's original jersey number on June 18th, Walker recalled, "There's been a handful of times I pitched black women characters that look like this. Then after 10 iterations, the concept or motto comes back without a speck of the original beauty I pitched." All right, so there's that. Yeah, looks a very attractive woman. Okay, sure, right there. Oof. Ouch. Proceeding to compare another photo of Benson against an official promotional image of Commander Wright from Sega's canceled hero shooter Hyenas. Oh gosh. Walker then elaborated, I'm not talking. Yeah, dude, come on. Oh, I guess he does say taking. But I'm sure he meant talking. I'm not talking about mild changes. I'm talking about pose, aura, style, softness, age, flair. I hate giving Gamergate man-fueled. Oh, reap the seeds you sow, you bitch. You're the one that wanted this stuff. I guarantee you at some point you were chanting alongside them. We need more diversity. We need more main XYZ characters. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me make up a concept art for this. And then, wha-bam, right there. You got this. You brought this on yourselves. This is the same crap that's I made a post about with Brianna Wu talking about progressivism. I said, bullshit. You knew exactly what you're doing from the get-go. And now because you got kicked out, now you're trying to lap up any sort of saving grace that you can. Gosh, these people. will never accept and never accept. And so they can just reap the seeds they sow. The core of the progressive left are angry white women and beta males. Angry, self-hating, usually obese women. I'm noticing a pattern. So he hates that this is giving Gamergate men fuel, but it's very difficult to pitch beautiful or vain black women in games without them coming back like grocery store aunties. There is room for both. No, there isn't. Just make them attractive and realize that men are men and women are women, and stop catering to a bunch of mentally challenged people. Mentally ill people, to be more specific and correct about it. Enough's enough. They want to make those games. I'd say give them the opportunity. Definitely give them the give them the opportunity to make those games, which they do, but they choose not to, because the system's against. Always an excuse again, because the system's against them, because they don't have a foothold. It's because they're the minority in the group, that they're blah 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 blah. So they, whip up this frenzy online, social media cancellation bullshit. The CEOs who want to cater to these weirdos because they're woke too, or they don't want to face this backlash, agree with them, start hiring them, and they bastardize everything because they do not want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to tip their hat towards attractive women because they're pissed off because it's not them. It's self-insertion, and we're seeing it constantly. With Joanna Dark now, with Mary Jane, now apparently with Jean Grey, with the leaked Insomniac Wolverine games. That game would have been sick, and now no one's going to want to play it because Jean Grey looks like a dude. So met with the anecdote from an indie developer, Richmond Lee. Dude, a friend of mine, an Asian woman, was just telling me about how this happens to her when she designs Asian women for Western games. Look inside the mirror. They always have her work redesigned by a Western artist to look more stereotypical, then pat themselves on the back for good representation. Walker further opined, yes. They also assume adding stereotypical ethno features with a blunt force is some sort of Hail Mary when a range of diversity exists inside diversity. But if you are the people that are calling for more diversity in the group, this is the ammo that you gave to these people. This is the people that you said, yeah, you represent us, and now you're bitching about it. Reap the seeds you sow, ass munchers. Nobody wants their crap for entertainment. That's why they're ruining everyone else's work. Exactly. Ding, ding, ding. They don't want to put the effort in. They don't want to put the work in. Their creativity and all this shit is garbage. That's why they just latch on to already established franchises, copy and paste over established characters. And why aren't you loving it? Well, you're sexist then, because you don't like my version. So further as to what he considered an attractive black male, Walker would agree with Rocksteady Games character artist Louis Starkey that Alan Wake 2, was both beautiful and soft in a way I hadn't seen for a while in games. That game sucked in the end, though, for other reasons. There you have it, players. The next time someone attempts to belittle you or write you off for noticing that your favorite female video game characters, at least in the West, are starting to look more and more rough, you can rest easy knowing that even industry insiders are aware of and fed up with this insulting trend. But this is the same bullshit. This is one of those situations where you'll have people who give truth but blunt critique that you could say that are on your side, and then you have the other side that say the same thing. And some people out there will go, well, you got to take criticisms from both sides. No, you don't. Because one side in particular will either A, if you agree with them, never let it down, B, never cared about your product to begin with, and C, will use that as a means to control you. So you don't cater to them at all. this delusion of, well, we can still have a fair sort of criticism. It's dead. It's gone. You'll have one side that should be able to take criticism, even if it hurts and stings, and hopefully learn from it. And then you'll have one side that will echo the same criticism from the other side, but they will not let you live it down. They will use it to destroy you in the end. So which side are you going to listen to? Which one are you going to listen to? But anyway, that's all the articles that we have. Now we're at the main one, and that is my reaction to Nintendo Direct. It's 45 minutes long. I may skim through a bunch of stuff, just games that don't really catch my interest and stuff like that. I'm going to take this moment to get a quick drink here, and I shall return momentarily. But while I'm away for a slight second, make sure to smash the subscribe and like button. Turn on notifications to get notified when I go live. Right now, I am on YouTube, Rumble, Kick, and X. Make sure to follow me there. I will be right back. All right. We are back. And now, this is from the Nintendo Direct of America. Probably gonna possibly, I don't know, slap a copyright claim on me because they're gay. But let's check this out. What do we got? All right, Nintendo Direct. Ooh, Mario and Luigi. Nice. I love the Mario and Luigi games. I actually need to finish Paper Jam. Paper Jam. I think this is for the new... Is this with the new voice actor for Mario? Yeah. Great series. I'd recommend the series to everybody. Oh, nice. Sweet. Nice. All right, so definitely utilizing the hammer again. Very good. Nice. Yeah, I'll probably skip through a couple stuff just because YouTube and stuff. But yeah, Mario and Luigi Brothership. Nice. I'll definitely be picking that one up. That one looks awesome. All right, I don't care about Nintendo Championship. I will say with one thing with Nintendo Championships, what's the difference between this and again, what is it, Nintendo Remix? To me, there's no reason why this should be honestly made. You have Nintendo Remix. Anyway, next, what do we got? Oh, Fairy Tale. I'm not a big. I'm not exactly sure what's up with Fairy Tale, but if you like Fairy Tale, all right, what do we got? Okay. Interesting. Oh, that's not good. He has 4 arms, apparently. Okay. That's your guys' stick. Very cool. There you go. Play basketball. All right. Right. Mio Memories in Orbit, apparently, is what this is called. Oh, it's kind of like your Hollow Knight sort of thing, or what is it, Oni in the Forbidden Forest. That was a good game. I play these games. I like them. It's pretty cool. I don't not care about Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Nope. Want to know what's funny is that I actually used to play all the time. I actually had the Space Jam game for computer. That was a fun game. This is what makes me think of it. But all right, Among Us, don't really care. There you go. Pharmagia. Don't really care. So we'll skip this. Here we go. Donkey Kong Country. Nice. I still need to play. Oh no. I still need to play the original Donkey Kong Countries. Oh, the hijinks. I might pick that up. That's interesting. And if I honestly don't watch a lot of these just because I'd like to be surprised a lot. Oh, is this the new? Whoops. Oh, Dragon's Quest 3 HD 2D. Huh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Seeing this kind of just makes me wish that I'd rather just give me those pixel art, man. I mean, that looks cool and everything, but I just would want that pixel art. Hello, sir. I trust that you're doing well. Funko Fusion. No, thank you. Heck yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2. Been waiting to play this game. It's hard to emulate. I do have it for the 3DS, but I don't have a 3DS. I cannot wait for this to be on the Switch. Do not care about you, Jumple. Oh yeah, I've seen this Metal Slug attack route. Ooh. I do like me my Metal Slug, but I just would want it to be a run and gun. I don't really would want it to be like this tactical thing. Darkest Dungeons, whatever. See, look at this. That's cool. I'll have to snag that. I need to play this. I need to play the Metroid series too. I've been wanting to play this one. Oh, this is Nintendo Switch Online and stuff. Ooh, fancy. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I want to see what they talk about with the Punisher. Which Punisher game are they talking about? Oh, it is the arcade. I've been playing that already. Well, unfortunately, I'm not a big fighter. I used to have Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for PS2. That game's probably stupid expensive. Super Mario Brothers Jamboree. I've never been a big Mario Party person. Here we go. Legend of Zelda. Echoes of Wisdom. I'm definitely excited to get this game. I don't mind the aesthetic, but I kind of wish it was something else. It's very like amiibo sort of thing, you know? So I've heard people like obviously kind of talk about some of the gripes of this. Anyone who's saying that this particularly is like a woke just because it's Zelda can, it's kind of missing the point. Like this is something to where we've seen this happen every now and then. So not a big deal. Now, why does she kind of need magic when isn't she trained like under ninjutsu or something like that? It's a cool concept. I'm sure there'll be like amazing stuff. Yeah, like all these puzzles and stuff. It's interesting they're going like, I mean, I guess Zelda's kind of always been magic and stuff. Excuse me, stuff like that. So you can. Yeah, I've seen this a little bit. Like I said, I'm kind of skipping through everything, mostly because I like to not spoil stuff for me. This is why I don't really watch a whole lot of these. But I'll definitely be getting this. Again, the style of it, it doesn't bother me, but seeing it again, especially with like the remake of Link's Awakening, I kind of wish it was something else. Chibi Diamond's Shield had the same chibi art style, so lame compared to the previous. Yeah, that's a little disappointed. Wow, gay. Anyway, Lego Horizon Adventure. Oh, is this that cat game? I heard it was pretty good. Pretty cool, at least. Stray. Anyway, Tales of the Shire, Lord of the Rings game. Interesting, but I don't really care. Oh, here you go. Oh my goodness, you could easily find it online in a translation. I played a couple of Ace Attorney games, but I was actually, after a while, I was just following a guide. So it kind of defeats the purpose. The 100-line Last Defense Attorney Academy. What is this? Oh no. He's a ghost that has a brain. All right, I don't give a crap about this. Whatever. Okay, don't care about this either. And here we go. Metroid Prime 4. Again, I still need to play the Metroid Saga series. Question is she still hot? Nice. Very cool. Well, and there you go. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for Mario and Luigi Brothership. I mean, the Donkey Kong Country one seems pretty cool. I need to still play that series too. Definitely Luigi's Mansion 2. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. I wish it was just a regular run and gun. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. And Metroid Prime 4. Spoiler, she's actually a black samurai now. Not to be surprised. Whoops, I should have transitioned over this way. All right. Well, that is all I have for tonight. So we talked about some articles. We looked over at Nintendo Direct real quick. Looks pretty exciting. So again, thanks for everyone for hanging out. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And with that, Simon Riley, apparently over on Kick, followed the channel not too long ago. Thanks, brother. Let's see. Let's do some redirecting here. Or some rating. Here, over on YouTube, we'll raid Camelot. And then on Rumble, we will raid Alex. All righty. Well, thanks again, you guys. You have a good rest of your night. Take care. God bless. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.